A very good morning. Welcome to this edition of News for the Hearing Impaired. I'm Rukma and with me is Sonia. Let's begin with the headlines. Poll pitch further heats up in Punjab. Prime Minister to hold another rally at Faridkot today. Election Commission reviews security situation to ensure free and fair polls for 117 assembly seats on 4th of February. Severe fault lines refuse to die down in volatile UP politics. Congress refuses coalition with SP on 10 assembly seats in Amethi and Raebareli. Party leader Sanjay Singh says Congress has decided to go alone in these segments. Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul Gandhi likely to clear air in a joint presser today. BJP Chief Amit Shah exudes confidence that party will form next government in UP with huge majority. Releases poll manifesto, says Samajwadi Party not letting centre's development initiatives reach grassroots. BSP Chief Mayawati vows not to release any party manifesto. PM Modi holds election rally at Goa, says BJP government in Goa has set an example of inclusive growth for others to follow. Urges people to give majority to BJP. Ruling party will release its manifesto today. In the wake of fresh Jat agitation threat from today, Haryana put on maximum alert. Section 144 imposed in sensitive areas. Paramilitary forces directed to do flag march to instill faith in people. In international news, Russian President Vladimir Putin and his new US counterpart Donald Trump agreed to develop relations as equals and coordinate against Islamic State in Syria. Two sides expressed willingness to develop Russian-American cooperation to fight international terror. In tennis, Roger Federer to take on Rafael Nadal in men's final of Australian Open today. Sania Mirza and Ivan Dodig pair will also play their mixed doubles finals in Melbourne. Sania Mirza just a win away from her 7th major title. And now the news in detail. Campaigning is on in full swing in poll-bound states. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address an election rally at Kotakpura in Faridkot district of Punjab today. PM Modi will address the election rally in support of the Akali BJP candidates in Kotakpura. This is the Prime Minister's second rally in Punjab. He earlier addressed an election rally at Jalandhar on Friday. Polling for the 117 seats in the Punjab Assembly will be held on the 4th of February. Meanwhile, the Chief Election Commission of Punjab held a meeting to review the security arrangements of Punjab Assembly elections on Saturday. Chief Electoral Officer DG CRPF DGP Punjab, besides several other senior officers from different central armed police forces, attended the meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that there is a need for the centre and the state to work together for Goa's economic development and employment. Addressing a rally in Panaji, PM Modi said that Goa has benefited most from the new initiatives of the central government, like visa on arrival and online visa facility, among others, leading to a spurt in the number of tourists. Hitting out at Congress, the PM said Congress does not want a stable government because political instability suits it. He said, if people of Goa give a comfortable majority to his party, BJP will make Goa the most comfortable state of the country. Severe fault lines have developed in volatile Uttar Pradesh politics, with the Congress refusing any coalition with the SP on 10 assembly seats in Amethi and Raebareli. Congress poll publicity head in the state, Sanjay Singh, has said the Congress has decided to go it alone in these segments. Fielding of candidates in Amethi and Raebareli was one of the issues of contention between the Congress and the SP during their talks to forge a pre-poll alliance. Sanjay Singh claims that the SP had assured the Congress that the Congress will contest on all 10 seats in these Lok Sabha seats of the Congress Vice President and the party President respectively. This might have repercussions on other seats too. BJP President Amit Shah on Saturday released the party manifesto for Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections in Lucknow, focusing on schemes for the all-round development of the state. Speaking on the occasion, the BJP president claimed that in the upcoming assembly elections, BJP would be a winner and it would form the government in the state with a two-thirds majority. He also said that by making an all-round development in the state, the BJP will make Uttar Pradesh the #1 state of the country in the next 5 years. BSP Supremo Mayawati has vowed not to release any party manifesto. Speaking at a press conference in Lucknow, she said political parties make false promises to lure voters, and she promised to give her best if voted to power. In Uttarakhand, Chief Minister Harish Rawat released the party's 9-point resolution on Saturday in Dehradun for the ensuing assembly elections in the state. In this resolution, he has tried to woo unemployed, ex-servicemen, youths and women voters of the state. Polling in the state would be held on the 15th of February. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts on a number of themes and issues in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio today. This will be the 28th episode of the monthly radio series. People can share their ideas and suggestions on MyGov Open Forum. Haryana has been put on maximum alert in view of the call for a fresh round of quota agitation from today given by a section of Jats. As a precautionary measure, Section 144 has already been imposed in sensitive districts including Rohtak, Sonipat, Jhajjar and at other places in the state. Some companies of paramilitary forces have already reached Haryana. Rohtak and some of its neighbouring districts, including Sonipat and Jhajjar, have been the worst hit by the violence which broke out during last year's Jat stir. In Jammu and Kashmir, all 5 army personnel who were trapped in the snow after snow tracks they were caved in Machil sector have been successfully rescued. All the soldiers are being treated in hospital. The incident took place 2 days after 14 soldiers were killed in twin avalanches that hit an army post and a patrol party in the remote Gurez sector of North Kashmir. Meanwhile, Kashmir's Divisional Administration has issued a medium danger avalanche warning for the next 24 hours for hilly and avalanche-prone areas of the Kashmir Valley and Kargil district. Minister of State in the Prime Minister's office, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has termed Pakistan as the epicenter of terrorism and hub of human rights violations. Speaking at a function in New Delhi, Dr. Singh said that the government will not compromise on terrorism or the integrity of the country. He said there has been a noticeable fall in terror activities after the government's decision to demonetize high-denomination currency notes and the surgical strikes by Indian Army across the Pak border. Russian President Vladimir Putin and his new US counterpart Donald Trump have agreed to develop relations as equals and to establish real coordination against Islamic State group in Syria. Putin, in a statement, said the two sides expressed their willingness to work actively together to stabilize and develop Russian-American cooperation on a constructive basis as equals and to mutual benefit. The two leaders spoke over phone for the first time since Trump took office. Describing it as a positive exchange, the Kremlin said the priority in their talks was the fight against international terrorism. Meanwhile, refugees arriving in the U.S. are being held at airports after President Trump issued an order barring migrants and refugees from several Muslim countries. Donald Trump defended the executive order on Saturday, saying it was not a Muslim ban. He is facing a legal challenge from several rights groups. The 7 countries affected by a 90-day travel ban for nationals are Iran, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria and Yemen. Google's India-born CEO Sundar Pichai has criticized Trump's controversial immigration order targeting people from 7 Muslim-majority countries, saying it will create barriers to bringing great talent to the U.S. as the internet search giant ordered its traveling staff to return to America. Pichai, in an email to staff, said the U.S. ban on foreign nationals from 7 Muslim-majority countries will hit at least 187 Google employees. In sports, Roger Federer will take on Rafael Nadal in the men's final of the Australian Open today. Federer and Nadal each had survived epic 5-set matches in their respective semi-finals. Nadal will be eyeing his 15th Grand Slam title when he plays the men's singles final today. If Federer wins, he will add an 18th Grand Slam trophy to his career record total. Federer has never beaten Nadal at the Australian Open in their 3 previous meetings. In the mixed doubles final, Indian tennis star Sania Mirza and her Croatian partner Ivan Dodic will take on the American Abigail Spears and Colombian Juan Sebastian Cabal. The second-seeded Indo-Croatian combination is a favorite against unseeded American-Colombian pair. Sania will be eyeing her 7th Grand Slam title when she plays the mixed doubles final today. And that's all in this edition of News for the Hearing Impaired. Namaskar.